Peace, peace, love, light, and transcendence. So today's moon talk on the self or the road to self mastery. I wanted to focus on the law of one, the theory of the law of one, in which they believe, or that theory believes, that all you need to do, or all we need to do, is love and be in service or be of service to people around us. And the deeper that I went into it, and listening and watching other people's interpretations of it, and seeing how people are implementing this in their lives, just showed me how misleading and how dangerous that foundational belief can be or is, if it's not taken in a like self mastery or an in-depth state of being or point of view, basically. And even in my life experiences, I have experienced a lot of entities that do fundamentally live their life based off of this belief, or this theory, and my experiences with them and in a group of entities like that, I've I've come out of it thinking, or coming to the understanding, that there's more to this than they are portraying it to be, because how they are being in their lifestyle, or how they're going about acting out this belief, is not really in a positive manner that they think or they assume that they're doing it in. For example, the law of one theory, or their belief in the love and in service, that is something that everybody feels like they are doing, or that they have, which is love and helping people, helping each other. But the thing is, a lot of people, the gag is, a lot of people aren't comprehending what love is, like what the type of love that they are trying to explain to us. They don't really understand that type of love, and they don't understand what it means to be in service to somebody. I see it being done on a very superficial level, and in this way it gets a lot of people in trouble. For example, if you are following that belief system, or the law of one, where I just need to love and be of service to people, it can cause an entity to be very biased and very like, it can cause a lot of divide, because obviously there's a lot of people that think that they love everybody, but they don't, based on their actions. They're very selective on the love that they give, or they're very selective on who they choose to love and who they choose to give whatever service to. And I've seen that more so than people that have this belief openly giving love to everybody and openly giving service to everybody. I've encountered more in my studies and in my experiences, entities that have this fundamental, understanding or belief. They assume that they are loving people and they are giving people, but in the overall reality of it, they're not really all that loving, and they're not really all that giving. It just depends on who you are to them, and what they can benefit from you. So they mask it all under, oh, I just love people and I just want to help people. I mean, because if that was it, because Masonry, a lot of religions is based off of this understanding, this love and service to people. But why is it so much hurt and people in need in the world, if majority of people are loving and giving service to people, or following the 60-40 rule that goes with it, which is, if you at the end of your life experiences, if you have been good 60% of it, if you've been loving and in service 60% of it, then you automatically transcend. But the thing that really gets me is, like, how do you really know or measure that, when a lot of people are just being kind to people because they think that that's what they need to do to transcend, or to go to heaven, but deep down inside, they don't really want, they like they're just doing it because they think this is what they need to do to move forward. They're not really doing it out of the kindness of their heart, or else I would see and experience more people, even when it comes to religion and, Masons and the societies that's broken. You would see more people loving, us as a collective, and being of service to each other as a collective, not just, I'm only loving to a certain group of people and I only service a certain group of people, and because I'm doing that, I'm a good person and I'm gonna go to heaven. And it's like, okay. And then also, what about the people that are going above and beyond to be, I guess what you can say, loving and, providing service, but because they're not, quote unquote, rich, or, have all this material, they're not. It's just very, very confusing when you actually go deep into it, because it's not just as long as I'm nice to 60% of people in my life. Oh my God, there's a wasp. It's like coming for me, guys. I don't know, can you see them? Yeah, it's right there. Anyways, it's not going to do nothing to me. Relax, buddy. Anyways, so those entities that do go above and beyond, they don't have as much resources to go out into the community and actually service, everybody without prejudice or discrimination or whatever. Because and a lot of these, like, groups and societies that have this fundamental belief, the way that they choose to be good or loving or service is very prejudiced and very discriminatory, because obviously we wouldn't be in the situation that we are right now. Because even when you look into Masonry, they have the fundamental nature and love and oneness belief, but why is it so it's not really doing much in our reality? Even, like, it's just weird. So it's just like, it's everybody putting on a mask saying that they love and they're in service to people, but deep down they're really not. Because if we were all following that fundamental on the level that is being portrayed to us, wouldn't our reality be a lot better? That's why I just think that there's something more to it, and there's something that needs to be analyzed when it comes to it. Because if people just look at it from the surface level, we're all one, and just love and service each other, but not go deep into it, and they're unconsciously only being good and loving to people that they like, and they're only servicing people that they like, and they don't go out of their little small group of people that they're helping and loving to love or give or service at all. So yeah, I just feel like there's more to it than just, it's just one, and as long as you love and you service enough people, you're gonna be good, and you're gonna transcend. I feel like there's more to it, and the more to it is, are you just doing it because you think this is what's gonna save you, or are you truly trying to grow within yourself, love and help entities, no matter who it is, what it is, where they come from, what they look like. And yeah, I just really want that to be comprehended, because I feel like a lot of entities view it as, okay, as long as I just do some, and this is based off of my experiences with entities, even a lot of people in the church, as long as I talk good and I love certain people, and I do a service here and there, that makes me good, and it justifies the fact that I have a negative attitude. I'm judgmental. I think I have a narcissistic personality, and but just as long as I show love and I help some people, then I'm gonna make it. If that's the case, I don't want to go to that place. That's the thing. Because I'm like, there's a lot of fake entities that are willing to put on the mask, and I don't want any part of it. Peace, love, and light on the road to self-mastery. We'll continue to do more discussions like this that focus on just the root, you know, of it, instead of just the surface level. Peace, love, and light.